What's happening, beautiful gamers? Blank here and welcome back to another episode of Eiyuden Chronicles, 100 Heroes, and just to show you guys, this is our party, how they look right now. I went ahead and I leveled up the Ruffian to level 33 because, I mean, he's a spear boy, we were able to equip him with a new rune, so we said, okay, let's go. Also at the same time, Lian is staying on the party, Kuroto is staying on the party. Kuroto's speed is really good. It helps me make some really difficult decisions from time to time, healing characters, attacking, defending, like whatever he needs, he's really flexible on that. Same for Ryufan, so that's why the two of them are there. Gieran, I still like him now. I did do some changes because my problem with Francesca was that she was so slow. It was really hard for me to justify her in the party. She had no health, she was super slow. Now, I did equip Melor once again because you guys asked me to give her another shot. You guys said, hey, Melor might be a little bit better than what you guys or what you are giving her credit for. So I decided to equip her and I decided, well, let's give her some love. I could give this guy defense ring, like more health, that would be incredible, but let's give it to Melor in the meantime. And hey, in theory, she's gonna be decent or something. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on her because you guys said give her a shot, just use her for like the next 5-6 episodes, see how it feels. She's gonna pay for herself. As you can see, she's only level 30, but she has more health and better defenses than Francesca, which is why I'm equipping her. And yeah, that's pretty much where we at. Now, as for magics, you guys see Delegating has his healings and now has a one powerful heal right here, which probably not gonna use because he has enough magic that the recovery wave should be more than enough. I use Melor, so she has Moonlight heal, so I gave her once again the light magic. Ryufan and Kuroto, I did something different for the two of them, because you guys want to see their stats. So Ryufan and Kuroto have a new power, which is Ryufan. Kuroto increases his earth enhancements, whereas Ryufan increases his water enhancements. So both of them can do attacks while having a water extra damage. Not only that, but also he can increase defenses. Doesn't really matter. The cool one, however, is my boy over here, to whom I gave him some dark magic, which is gonna be incredible. I want to replace that rune of power, but that will happen later on. But I do like that dark magic that we were able to get in the previous episode. Anyways, spoken of, let's go straight into the mission and let's see what's up next. I hope that you guys got caught up and now you guys know where are we at, so you guys are not so lost on that matter. Okay, so the game wants me to go straight for the palace. Sounds good. This place is absolutely massive. Just imagine living in a palace like that. Oh boy. I'd be delighted.
Well then, your majesty, have you made your decision? All of you, Chris, awaits your word, for your actions this day could herald a bright new era for our kingdom. In fact, I understand that Duke Aldrich's research into new uses for rune-lenses is making great strides.
I'm endlessly impressed at your ability to vomit out nonsense you don't believe in. Oh, you're a politician born and bred. Or perhaps merely a swindler.
How many times must I remind you that you are here as an observer, Countess? Your Majesty, in light of the Countess's continuous interruptions, I suggest you have her removed. Your father would not have tolerated such impudence from a guest. Of that I am certain.
But if anyone is removed here, it will be you, Lord Harlan.
What? How dare you?
You're up, Nowa. Go get him.
Lord Harlan is a traitor who has conspired to sell out Euchris to Duke Aldrich for his own personal gain.
Traitor? Personal gain?
What? Who do you think you are? The fact you cobbled together some pathetic army out of defeated troops gives you no right to speak to me so. Unless you come bearing proof of this outrageous claim, I suggest you take your seat!
My proof is this contract sent by Dukes Aldrich to Lord Harlan. It says, and I quote, "Should Lord Harlan secure Euchris' surrender, he shall retain his wealth and status, and be given high standing after the dissolution of the Sheerith dynasty." It's all right here on the page.
This, well, the handwriting does seem to match the letter I received from the Dukes.
You damnable varlet! Where did you get that? Oh! No, you see...
It seems you are familiar with this document, Lord Harlan.
No! Of course not!
You betrayed me, Lord Harlan. Betrayed your king and your kingdom.
Everything I have done was for the benefit of you, Chris! You must believe me!
Cassius!
Guards! Prepare the special chamber for Lord Harlan. I have a great many questions to ask him.
You have it all wrong! I am no traitor! In fact, had your father still reigned, this need never have happened! But instead, we have you, Yuma! You! And you, Chris, cannot persevere with an heir so foolish and feckless! You are driving our kingdom to ruin! What choice did I have but to ally with the Empire?
Get him out of here! Now!
Do you understand now, Yuma? I mean, Your Majesty? Now that you've seen the contract, are Dukes Aldrich's motives not exceedingly clear? The man has no intention of allowing the Sheerith dynasty to continue.
Such treachery.
If the Dukes was willing to do away with the royal family, what would he have done to us?
I choose to do all in my power to help Commander Nowa of the Alliance. He's a man I can count on, and I will fight at his side.
Apologies, Periel. Apologies, Lord Counselors. I need a little more time. There might yet be truth to what Harlan said.
Oof. Well, so much for that.
I knew Yuma struggled with decisions, but I had no idea he was this bad. Still, we've done all we can for now. Lord Harlan is in custody, so I will spend the night here. The rest of you may make yourselves comfortable. Just stay out of the back chamber.
Oh, come on. I bet there's rows of beds in there. You can spare one.
Fine, but just the one.
I gotta admit it, we gotta love her. Like, Liane is a character that I love and I hate at the same time. She's kind of like strange in her own way, but at the same time, she's really great. Like, I don't know, naive wouldn't be the word. She's just wild. She's a free soul. She doesn't give a fuck about anything. Anyways, what is it we gotta do? We gotta talk to Yuma. Hey, Yuma, papi. Come here, son. I gotta tell you about the ways of the world. Oh, hello there. Yuma, I gotta tell you what's good, what you gotta protect, and why is it for?
Nowa,
Are you all by yourself?
I am. They changed the guards around this time, which gives me an opportunity to slip away. It's been my chance to go on little adventures ever since I was a child. Not that I've ever left the palace grounds or anything. That would be much too scary. In fact, this right here is about the extent of my adventuring zeal. I spoke to Melrich and learned of how you and Periel snuck into Harlan's manor to secure the contract. Periel really trusts you, doesn't she? No, more than that. She relies on you. How I envy that.
I mean, come on.
Doesn't she rely on you too? I mean, you're the first person she turned to when Galdea attacked, and she's still appealing to you now.
Boom, bitch. Have some self-love, buddy. Like, believe in yourself.
She must really trust you.
I would be delighted if that were the case. But is it really me she was counting on?
Who else?
Or did she merely turn to me because I happen to be the person on the throne? I adore Periel. The way she's always spoken her mind, even when we were children. Despite growing up in circumstances not unlike mine, she's never afraid to be herself and do what she wants. She's ever pushing forward.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't imagine what you've been through, but you look like a fighter to me. Is that not the case?
Oh, heavens no. I'm worthless. Everyone thinks so, and they're quite right. Oh, I made a few clumsy attempts when I first inherited the throne, but I was never able to rule skillfully as my father did. And now, at the time of my country's greatest crisis, I still can't make up my mind. Instead of deciding, I fixate on all the tragedy my decisions might cause and simply freeze. Harlan had the right of it. I'm a feckless fool of a king. Who would ever follow a ruler like me?
That isn't true.
Hello there. I want her as a character. I don't know why. I really want her.
That just isn't true. You aren't a bad king at all, Your Majesty.
I love Yulin. She's so awesome. I mean, she's only spoken with us twice, but she really cares about the king.
What?
You are absolutely and completely wrong about yourself, and you mistake your kindness for weakness.
That is true. Sometimes it happens, but then now you gotta show everybody that that's the case.
I know how hard you work at being king. I know better than anyone, so please don't speak ill of yourself. It's everyone else's loss if they don't understand what a wonderful ruler you are.
Thank you, Yulin. But I will never live up to my father.
You don't have to. Just be yourself, buddy, and kill it as the new king of Yishan.
There's wisdom in her words, Your Majesty. People have you wrong. Indeed, you have yourself wrong. Now, I grant you may not currently be ruling with the skill and finesse of your father. But you're holding yourself up to a monarch with years of experience already behind him. Surely you can see how superficial it is to compare that man to a king who has taken but the first steps of his reign. A fledgling knight is no match for a hardened veteran. And yet, the youngster possesses something the veteran does not. a future.
Oh, yo, strong sentence right there.
And I would not have you discard yours so lightly, my king.
Oh, Melrich. Yulin?
Now you to be the queen.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I was dreadfully out of line to speak to you like that. I will accept any punishment you see fit.
Then your punishment is to tell me the truth. Do you really believe I can become a good king?
Of course I do. You will be a kind king, and a great one. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. I will. Or at least I shall try to.
I cannot express what an honor it is to fight alongside a man of your esteem, General Goldwyn. If I may, General, I hear we'll be entering Eucharist territory soon. When do you anticipate being able to report our victory to Dukes Aldrich? I must contemplate how best to compose the message.
It is folly to contrive victories from unfought battles. A warrior must approach every enemy with equal sincerity.
But who could Eucharist field who has any hope of victory against you?
General Cassius is a steady hand who commands the love of his men, and I hear the kingdom is home to another formidable mind as well. And also...
Yes?
I take to the battlefield for our Emperor. Despite the great pains Aldrich went through to convince His Excellency of this campaign's merit, I do not fight for the Dukes.
Good morning, all. I take it you spent the night here?
Guys, you are not gonna believe this! Periel?
She farts in her sleeps and then she snores. Damn. Damn.
How?
Loose lips, darling. Come, Nowa. We're leaving.
She kinda, yeah, she kinda deserved that slap right there. It is that you gotta control yourself. And now Yuma will grow 2 thick pairs of balls and be like, guys, we're going to battle. And so the legend of King Yuma was born. Bam bam, yo, I'm excited. I know that's what's gonna happen, 100%.
Announcing His Majesty, King Yuma.
Have you reached a decision, sire?
If you require a messenger to go to Dukes Aldrich, I am yours to command.
This is it. What's it going to be?
I come bearing urgent news.
Your Majesty, it seems an Imperial expeditionary force has been sighted. It is under the command of General Goldwyn, and outnumbers our army 2 to 1.
Double our numbers, and General Goldwyn.
The man is said to be invincible.
Your Majesty!
I've always been a worthless man, Periel. I am incapable of making decisions and paralyzed with fear of how others might view me. I have ever been a coward. I acknowledge this. General Cassius?
Yes, my king.
Melrich?
Your Majesty.
For a period of 2 weeks, beginning now, I entrust to the 2 of you the entirety of my royal authority. You are to make every decision For I have no doubt you are more capable of selecting the right choices than I. Call it a coward's conviction if it please you. Regardless, it is the best decision I can muster.
What folly is this? Has His Majesty taken leave of his senses?
Royal authority to a mere general and a lecturer at the studium? Say the word, Your Majesty, and we lords are ready to lead in your stead.
The both of you must refuse this. It will plunge the kingdom into chaos.
Folly from your fool of a king. Yet all the more reason to do it. Pitiful I may be, but I beg of you to save our kingdom.
But
Are you quite certain? After all, what's to stop the General and myself from eliminating you should we come to enjoy this little taste of power?
If that is your choice, then so be it. Were you to do such a thing, I believe it would be for the sake of the kingdom.
Your Majesty.
long have I sworn my service and loyalty to House Sheerith, Your Majesty. But now, I pledge it anew to you, Yuma Sheerith, the man before whom I now take the knee. I shall answer the trust you have placed in me, with all of my heart and ability.
I do not know if my talents are worthy of the faith you place in them, Your Majesty. In fact, it speaks to their inadequacy that I have so clearly misjudged you. And for that, I must atone. Whatever shreds of wit and talent I still possess, I swear to you.
As if any of this gives us a chance against the Empire!
Shut the fuck up, Lord. Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who you're talking to? Get him out of my face!
Your Majesty, it's not too late. We can still draft a letter of intent to Dukes Aldrich and...
General Cassius.
Any hope of successfully defending this kingdom will require the full efforts of her people and the full unity of her spirit. The army will be mustered, and the realm's efforts devoted entirely to its defense. Any who choose to publicly object to His Majesty's wishes will be executed on the spot.
We did it! Now we can finally fight back!
I'm not certain such jubilant optimism is appropriate. As General Cassius noted, it will require all the strength you, Chris, can muster to have even a chance of victory.
And we will be right. Yeah, whoa! They will prepare. No, I like this one.
And we'll be right beside you.
Agreed. This is everything we've been striving for.
Then allow me to formally request the support of the Alliance.
You shall have it and more. We'll return to the inn and have Janequist beat the muster drums.
And here we go, son. Here we go. I think we're gonna have a big battle. That's what I wanna get ready for. Things are just gaining momentum right now, and that is exactly what we want. Jank is probably gonna send a message to Valheim, and from Valheim, the people is gonna come here to battle. Unless the game is gonna ask me to recruit more people, at which point it is like, bro, I have been recruiting everybody that I can find. Please no, the game does love to ask you to recruit people, so wouldn't be surprised if that was to be the case. Yeah, cat. Anyways, haven't seen anybody else. Hi, Grandma. Nah.
I shall contact Ymir and have him commence preparations straight away, milady.
Send me. I'll get your message there safe.
Shall I set this in motion, Commander?
Yeah, of course, go for it.
Do it.
Yup! Let's go beat him like a dirty carpet!
They are certainly in for a surprise.
Huh. The smell of victory is in the air.
Nice. This shot is super good.
You ready, Nowa? I think Periel already took off for the palace.
Where are we at? Are we in the inn? Yeah, I think, are we healed up? Yeah, everybody's caught up, so that's good. We do not have that much money yet, but it's because I had to invest some cash in some improvements. So, we're about to go bananas. And that is gonna be absolutely incredible. So, do we wanna go bananas already? I think we recruit everybody, because I know that as you progress through the missions, new people start showing up, and you can recruit more people in the different towns. So, well, anyways, let's go bananas, guys. I want another war to happen. Like, you guys know, like the war game that we played like 10 episodes ago? Let's go for another one, please. Please. But this time we're a little bit more, how do you call this, experienced, so we know how to strategize things a little bit better.
Let us review our strategy. We face a war of attrition. Unfortunately, Haishan was not built to be easily defended. Therefore, we must meet the Imperial host on the field and strive to buy time while minimizing our casualties. We leave this in your capable hands, General Cassius.
His Majesty's troops are kith and kin to me. I'll not let a single man die in vain.
I trust messengers have been dispatched to Norster and Kinan?
They have, but neither will act until we prove our mettle, which is why this first battle is pivotal. Our enemy is a general both seasoned and clever, and he will not rely on superior numbers alone to deliver victory. We must whittle away at their strength now, then turn the war of attrition which follows to our advantage.
Which is where we come in. Right?
Correct. We are counting on your ambush to throw the battlefield into disorder. Do not let us down, Commander Nowa.
We won't. We're ready.
General Cassius, Melridge, Nowa, pray bring us victory and return home safely.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If my projections are correct, this battle may be over far sooner than we all dare hope.
Projections?
Reporting, sir! The Imperial Army has arrived and is forming up just where you said they would!
Then we'd best get started. Are you ready, Commander?
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Ready yourselves! This day we fight for our homes, for our king, and for the future of our country!
This reminds me so much of the anime Kingdom. Oh boy, let's go, I'm excited.
The Imperial Army's here.
Look at that cannon, we gotta get rid of that cannon. That cannon is trouble.
It's war, then. I assumed their forces would throw down their arms and flee, rather than take the field for such a weakling king. Perhaps they found a more inspiring leader.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, General Goldwyn. The honors of a battlefield victory are ours for the taking.
This is awesome! Yes! Okay, special commands are available to the Legion Commander and Sub-Commander. You can activate them before beginning the battle. We understand all of this. Wait, so we're really far. So right now we could move honestly speaking, it would be really bad for me to try to like do a confrontation. So what's gonna happen is Legion Command, Provoke, or Scheme. The enemy legions attack in adjacent zones. Wait. Lower enemy legions attacks in adjacent zones and immobilize for 1 turn. No enemies in adjacent zones, that's fine. And then Provoke, make the target of adjacent enemies yours. What? Make the target of adjacent enemies yours. What does that even mean? Okay, so we want them to like... Okay, I understand. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna move a little bit. Because I really want... You know what? Do I have to move? I have to move, I don't have a choice. Begin battle.
It is an honor for you to lead my vanguard, Lieutenant Kesling. I expect your rune tank to earn us a great many accolades.
About that, sir? The rune tank isn't really designed for solo combat. It requires a lot of infantry support, so...
I was not speaking to you, soldier. Well, young Seign, what do you say? Will you fight for the glory of your house?
As you command, sir. Hildy, Valentine, gather what troops you can.
At once, Lieutenant.
By decree of the Emperor, you may submit peacefully to Galdea's glory, or be crushed beneath her heel.
This is gonna be quite rough because those armies are really big, but as I predicted, the army of Sid is like alone. So he actually separated. Now, something else that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna challenge him because I don't want them to like I don't want them to ping me, so I'm gonna move 1 more to the right. That's what I'm gonna be doing right now. And then I'm gonna battle them from the corner. It doesn't give me way to run, but those guys on the back are gonna like try to join Sig, but they are gonna have to go to where I'm at to be able to fight me, if I'm not mistaken.
It's time. Give the signal.
Looks like we're up. Let's go!
Yeah!
To battle!
What? A second force? Where the hell did they come from?
There's the tactician signal. Come on, boys. Let's honor our contract and show these imps the color of their own guts.
An ambush! What impudence!
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Advance!
All forces, attack!
Shields up! Stand your ground! I will deal with this ambush myself.
Are the troops holding up?
We're ready to move whenever. Though if you ask me, that move should be to turn and run.
You forget yourself, Second Lieutenant.
Draw your swords, soldiers! Advance!
There you go. So battle began. That wasn't good. I didn't know that they were gonna attack from the side. So now I am stuck in battle. Shites.
Withdraw!
Yeah, of course you're gonna get destroyed like that. That wasn't the plan. But then the guys on the top, we can actually win. Because we have our boys. And they're not as strong.
Pull the troops back and be quick about it!
Beautiful, beautiful. They ran away. That's great. So now we can actually back. I don't know if back makes sense, but back. Okay, so these guys gotta move. Yeah, these guys are gonna go all in right there. And you guys over here, I need you guys to move right in here. Whereas my team in here, you guys gotta get the freak out. Otherwise, you guys are gonna get destroyed. Let's go.
Pull yourselves together, you sloppy fools! His Grace the Dukes is expecting a great victory from me!
Okay, there it is. So our teams are moving around. They decided not to move. Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, I didn't move the two bodies. I thought it was... Oh, shites.
Oh, yeah. She's in a great mood today.
Enemy in sight, sir.
On your order, Lieutenant.
Attack!
The power of the lion, for one and for all!
So I don't know what's happening right now. He's like shooting, but we also have like some boosts. So we're getting people defeated right now. And we've been fighting them back. Why are your people not fighting?
Whoa! Run for it!
Why are we running? Did you guys... Oh my god, my team kind of like pussy up. Okay, this is where we go all in. F them up. F them up. No, I need you to move. Then don't cancel move, then move yes. Now, with all of this destroyed, I need this to move. Because I need them to put pressure on the sides. Let's go. Okay, he changed directions, but he's gonna be destroyed from behind, and the team in the middle is not moving. So they're like trying to protect themselves from my ambush, but what they don't realize is that I'm gonna
You're just a
pick them
stain
up.
on my sword!
Yeah, this is it. GG, they cannot defend themselves from every side.
I'm ordering a retreat.
At last, some damn order! Now form up and prepare for the next!
If you have finally regained control of your troops, General Chapel, then prepare to withdraw. We are finished here.
What?
Learning the true strength of our foe is victory enough for the day. It has not come without cost, but to persist further would only result in needless bloodshed. We maintain the upper hand, and are in no particular rush. Additionally, the sun has begun its descent, and I've no desire to fight in darkness on unfamiliar terrain. We will withdraw!
Fine. Retreat! Fall back, you dogs!
Look at him run!
Nice job, Nowa.
You sure showed him, cousin. A victory on the Alliance's very first deployment!
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but why did you guys let them roam? Just, I mean, I get you cannot fuck him up, but we like pinned them like hard. They didn't kill anybody on my team though.
Let's not press our luck. An overzealous attempt to pursue General Goldwyn may end poorly.
All units, fall in! You fought bravely and well this day, and Chris thanks you for it. Now, we return to Haishan triumphant!
I guess that was a victory, I'll take it.
We did it! We sent him running for the hills!
And more importantly, everyone is safe.
Is this victory real?
It is only one battle behind us, Your Majesty. The war ahead will be nothing to celebrate. It disheartens me that our ambush did little to face General Goldwyn's troops. He truly is the military titan, they say.
Yeah, even I've heard of the guy. So I guess today didn't amount to much more than an ugly introduction.
Let's not diminish the significance of forcing a retreat in our first battle. I've already made arrangements to inform the other members of the League, and trust the news will change their countenance for the better.
If I may, who are those other reinforcements, and why did you not mention them?
I'm guessing you mean me.
Allow me to introduce Captain Bernard Sawad of the White Sands Mercenary Company. I reached out to him some time ago to secure his services.
Oh, and if you're worried about the mercenary part, I promise you this. A Sawad never breaks a contract.
You hired these sellswords, Melridge?
I managed to divert some funds their way, yes. A bit from the royal treasury and more that was earmarked for the studium and archives. I figured the forthwith confiscation of Harlan's estate would sufficiently refresh our coffers.
Well, I suppose I did give you my royal authority, but I'm still pleased to see you wielding it with such wisdom. Just do see the ledgers end up balanced, yes?
Don't spare it another thought, Your Majesty. That's something I'm quite confident I can manage.
Yep, still incorrigible.
Something on your mind, Seign? You're wondering what will happen if Eucharist falls, aren't you?
Its downfall seems inevitable, considering the League's lack of unity.
Just like Duke Aldrich wants, I bet. You're thinking about it again.
In part. But mostly I'm just wondering what I'm doing here. I intended to make a name for myself and House Kesling as an imperial officer. I believed that was the right thing. It's what I thought he would do.
Your brother?
Yes. But now I'm not sure about anything anymore. So where does that leave me?
Sorry to interrupt the boy talk, fellas. Did I miss anything spicy? Look, we've all got 'em. Ties, I mean. Obligations. I know all about yours, Seign. Little by little, they tighten around your neck until one day you wake up and realize you're wearing a noose. All part of growing up, I suppose. At these times, the times where you have to weigh your friends and your loyalties and your future, these are the moments that tell us who we are. You're young. You feel like throwing caution to the wind and doing the wrong thing for the right reason. Well, do it.
This is getting a little complicated and poetic for me, but I think I agree.
Paul, Valentine, thank you both. Hildy.
A messenger just arrived bearing urgent news from the homeland, Lieutenant. It's as you feared.
What? How could this have happened?
I'm still verifying the information. It's possible this is but a rumor.
This is not some piece of idle gossip, man! You're telling me the Emperor has been assassinated?
That is... yes. That's what I've heard. But all the more reason to swiftly complete our occupation of Haishan while we wait for further news. The late Emperor's decree still stands, after all, and His Grace the Dukes has not yet issued our next orders.
The Dukes has not issued them?
I mean nothing by it. Let us resume our efforts on the morrow.
Rise and shine, Nowa. The new day has dawned and everyone's gathered at the palace.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea what to deal with the Dukes. But I think we're in the inn. Yeah, so since we're in the inn, this is where we're actually going to be wrapping things up for today. We had another battle of attrition, which was pretty incredible. And now in the next episode, we got some extra things that we gotta tackle. I still do not know who that Emperor is. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the episode. Much love to y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.